Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we're looking at the GRAVEBORN team. So just like we do with all of our teams, we're going to go ahead and start off with a few quick summons. So we'll go ahead and use our stones here. Hopefully we get some GRAVEBORNs. We had a lot of luck on the other accounts, and there we do get a copy of Naru, so very cool. So right off the bat, hopefully some rare as well, which, okay, we got 2, 3, I think 3 out of that one. So let's go ahead and take a look at our wish list real quick. Just make sure everything's updated, everything is good, which those are the heroes. That is our team comp right there. Those are the 5 heroes that we're looking for. Which that is ideal. We need a lot more copies of them. So hopefully with our 26 scrolls, we can get a couple copies of the GRAVEBORN, which they're just 4 rares, so not too bad. A second pull is nothing as well. All right, so maybe the GRAVEBORN summons aren't going to be like the rest of the faction ones or the rest of the faction teams were. So let's go ahead with some of our companion summons. Again, get a little bit of fodder there, which is good, but haven't seen an elite yet. All right, so no elite there either. So let's get into our regular summons. We'll go ahead and use our scrolls, use our diamonds here. Hopefully we get an elite, and we don't get one there either. So that's 30 pulls with no elite from our regular summons. This has got to be one. All right, there we go. First elite, hopefully it's a, all right, copy of Lorzen. Hoping for a GRAVEBORN, because we do need some more GRAVEBORNs. So a whole bunch more blue, which a lot of it doesn't seem like GRAVEBORN. Let's go ahead and do our Ascension. We did get a couple Elite Plus GRAVEBORNs there, which is good, and we do have a card on the table. So we need some double pulls, we need some triple pulls, which we get one Elite there as well. Okay, copy of Tassie. So the Wilder team is getting a little bit of love with a Lorzen and a Tassie. And look at the pulls that we're getting on this account. And nothing again. So I am thinking that Lilith really dislikes the GRAVEBORN for some reason. Because through all of our pulls, the GRAVEBORN have always been the worst. Week after week after week. And a copy of Grezel there, so that's pretty good. I don't think we have enough to get anybody up to Mythic Plus, and I believe Grezel is the only one that we have enough high enough or enough copies of that we could actually get them to Ascended, but I don't want to do that at this point. I know right now damage is what really carries the team and CC. Unfortunately with this team they do lack the CC and they do lack the support. So we do have double copies there of Grezel, so we do have the 2 copies we need to get him to the Ascended level, and we did get another one there. So we're going to have to really figure out who on this team we're going to keep, because I do like Baden. Isolde, I'm not really sold on, and we're not getting any copies of, as you can see. We'll go ahead and we'll get up a copy of Naru, because we know we already have 1 copy of him, because we pulled him from our Elite Soulstones. So that gives us 2 Elite Plus there, which I believe we might have enough to... So we have double copy of Naru there. I'm not sure for fodder if we're going to have enough, because we don't have any more copies of anyone else already at Elite. We got Grezel, we got Thorin, we got Baden. We got a lot of copies of Baden. But even getting 1 copy up there, we are still going to be essentially 1 short. So we're going to have to look at using somebody else here to get up. Because ideally, I would like to either get up Nara or Isabella. They're the 2 heroes that I really want to make sure that we get up. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the signature items, because we did get a lot of emblems from those summons. So hopefully we can get something here, which Pharrell might finally, he is going to level 20. His plus 20 is huge. Not only does he do a lot more damage, is he reduces the damage and the health recovery of the opponent. So we can actually get it to 21, because we do have a couple extra red chests there. So very cool. So we got him up where we needed him, and unfortunately that didn't leave anything left for Grezel. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna get up I think Isabella. Isabella I'm going to go with. I've heard really, really good things about her. So we're going to have to borrow one copy of Chimera there so we can get her to Elite or to Legendary with Naru. I use the second copy we got to Legendary Plus, which is going to be our food for Isabella. So if you haven't used her before, she does single target, which she does a ton of single target, and she does a ton of super fast single target damage, which is what I want to see because we can go ahead and unlock her signature item, which is why we wanted to focus on getting her to the mythic level, because I do have the emblems that I've been picking up from doing the summons, because I believe Grezel's already at level 10. And there it is. Every time she uses Void Barrage, it actually sends little, I think it's little red lightning bolts to 2 different targets. At level 3, it's 3 different targets. So she does like I said, she does a ton of damage. And a lot of the damage she does is versus weaker targets, which makes her really ideal because with Thorin's Dot, Pharrell's Spirits, which do the energy nerf, Nara being able to single target, and then her with the ability to actually be a finisher just like Nara to destroy a target, they have a lot of synergy with the Graveborn team. So we're set here. All the heroes are up and leveled, so let's go ahead and we will push right into the campaign and see how far we get. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the campaign. We're on 16-4. So changed up the team comp a little bit, adding Isabella, who is now on Mythic. So this is the team comp that we're going to go with. I want to keep Pharrell behind Grezel just because of the amount of damage that he does. And I know Grezel as a tank is very, very solid, so we can keep him up. So what I'm hoping is adding Isabella with her signature item, she's going to be able to do a significant amount of damage to help carry us in the campaign. And it looks like with Chimera's ult again. So I think Chimera is going to have to be what we deal with Nara. Should have swapped Nara to Chimera's spot because as you can see, Grezel I don't think is going to be enough to get her down. And this is going to be one we're going to run out of time, so we'll go ahead and swap that out. But in the case of Nara, Nara just brings Chimera right over. And Chimera is losing energy. That is the big thing with this fight, is not only is she getting stuns, is she is getting the energy reduction. And there's a little bit more energy reduction. We get her down there. And that is why Nara is so powerful, is the ability to really just shut down an entire hero. And here we can do the same with Ira. We'll actually just pull him right over. Get the bleed effect on her. And Isabella is quite a finisher because she'll look at the weakest target and that's who she will attempt to kill. And with her signature item, she does a lot more damage. 16-6, same with this one. We'll move Nara up. That way we can just grapple Savius without him destroying a lot of the team. And takes him all the way down with the help of Isabella. So I'm liking a lot of the team synergy with the Graveborn team now. I feel like they have a lot of potential, but still just missing the support hero. So hopefully Lilith realizes or sees or gives it some consideration because they definitely need a support hero for this class or for this faction. And Golas is pretty tough because as he gets lower on health, he gets stronger and stronger. His defense goes higher and higher. 16-8. This is going to be one to probably take out Namora. Namora has the double effect. She has the charm effect, which can absolutely devastate the team depending on who she charms, and the healing effect. So we do want to take out her ability to heal by reducing her energy with Nara. And even looking here, so look how much damage Isabella does. Even compared to Pharrell, who has a signature item of, I believe, right at +20. The speed that she casts is just insane. And here, same, we'll take out Namisu, just because we don't want the totems. Totems are always the bane because a lot of heroes will go straight towards totems. Heroes will ult on totems. And it seems like as long as we can keep Nara going, it is just going to continue to push right through the stages. Here, we'll take out the Spider Queen, just for the fact that she is going to CC people on her own as well. And look at that, right into the ground. So Nara pulls her next target over. Got a kill there, which gives her now her red blood shield. Finally got this team above the 160 mark, which is where they were stuck at for a while. Except I noticed this is the only account of all the accounts that I have absolutely no gold on, and I don't have any gold to enhance gear. Push the tower to really get quite a bit of gold. But the Graveborns are still broke. The struggle is real with the Graveborns. This one, it's a toss-up here who you're going to grab, whether it's Verk or whether it's Isabella, but I know the damage that she can put out. So I'll go ahead and grab her. She doesn't have very good defense, as you can see there. And the bleed is taking a big part of her health out. We should be able to get her down with Nara, which we do. But Thorin goes down as well. Alright, but we took out a target, which is good. And with Nara's signature item, she'll actually pull over a hero that is weak enough or health is low enough that she can use her ult on, which is good, so she's just not wasting it on a target that has a lot of health. Look at the amount of damage she does. Systematically just destroying targets. And even there, she does as much as Pharrell. And look at Isabella. That is just absolutely amazing. Almost 700,000. I think if I would have gotten her up before Pharrell, we'd be doing a ton more damage. She's a hero that I've never gotten, that I've never leveled up before. I don't even think on my main account I have her high enough to use. But if you look at her little green skulls that just pop up all over, and they pop up on the battlefield so fast that she can just absolutely destroy target after target. And this one, same, we got to worry about Shamira in the bottom. And this is where the energy teams just make such a big difference. And that's why Pharrell is so overpowered. When you look at the overall game AFK arena, it's about energy. Energy really does win matches. More energy, more ults. That's why haste is so important. That's why heroes like Rowan or Rosaline that regenerate energy make such a big difference. But on the opposite side of that, you have the heroes that take away energy, such as Nara and Pharrell. And that, again, is why they are just so super important and such strong heroes. Anything that you can do to mitigate damage, keep your team alive, makes a big difference. And this one, we're going to have to do the same. We'll swap it down here to grab Isabella. And if you've seen Thorin's dot went right on her. That's why she has the bleed and the dot. So very easy to take a target down when they have a bleed and a dot. And spirits, of course. And another kill. Again, Isabella just leading the way, which I believe her signature item is only +6 at this point. So she has a lot of room. Naru might have not been the best hero to grab just because of the amount of damage that he does. But we should be able to get him down, which we do. So the Graveborns do have some really strong heroes. And this one again, we're going to stick with Chimera. And she silenced Isabella in the bottom. And she got a shield, so that wasn't too good. Hopefully we can get her down pretty quick. There it goes. Make sure to get her down before the ult, because you've seen what happened the first time with the ult. $16.20, so halfway through 16. And this one, same, we're going to go ahead and take out Isabella on the bottom. And she got Thorn's Dot, so just a double destroy. And Nara gets the kill on Grez. Possibly Veden. Oh, the bat form. As he gets higher in the campaign, the bat form will actually destroy usually 2 or 3 heroes by the time the bat form concludes. So hopefully we can catch up to the rest of the teams. Everybody else is in Chapter 18 at this point, which absolutely shocked by the Maulers team and the amount of campaign stages they pushed through. $16-22. Again, we'll take out Verk in this one. Go ahead and get the bleed on him. It looks like the back line got the dot. Got spirits going on everywhere from Pharrell's critical hits. Same, we'll take out Savius on this one. And if you look at, so the casters in the back, the 2 that are left in the back, right there they get feared. There comes a minion. The caster in the back actually goes straight to the minion, trying to kill Grez's minion. So all of the damage that they're just pouring into these minions that are sitting right in the back is damage that essentially you would have been taking. Casters are left unchecked, especially Belinda, Chimera, a lot of the bigger casters in the back are just going to absolutely destroy your team, and that's where the minion takes all of the damage for it. She gets a kill there. A very easy campaign stage. Look at that, Isabella, 760k. She's not putting up the the same amount of damage that we got from Belinda or from Sophia, but she is only mythic where they're both ascended at this point. So I really feel like if she was ascended, she'd be putting up even more than that. I think she'd be putting up a little more damage, because her damage is not AoE, it is single target, which makes a big difference. But it is a ton of damage nonetheless. 1626. Again, this one will probably just take out Angelo. Which Nara should be able to take him out, which she does. Pulled over Savius. Oh, almost took him out there. Now the little minions dancing at the end. This one again, we'll take out Namisu. Anyone with the totems, anyone with the distract, anyone with the charm. Because even like with this team comp, is if they charm Isabella or if they charm Pharrell, it's going to be difficult to win the battle just because of the charm factor. She gets the kill there as well. And that's pretty even. All the tanks are doing quite a bit of damage too. 16-28, so almost through 16. And this one will go ahead and take out Belinda. She is going to be She is very similar to Shamira, where if she gets her ult off, a couple targets, 2-3 targets, can easily just be destroyed with her ult. And a second kill there. Oh, Verk. Verk got snatched. It's actually fun to watch Nara and see who she's going to grab. 16-29. And same, we're going to move Nara up so we can take care of Belinda. Looks like Thorin's dots in the back. And Isabella took him right out. And that's another thing that makes Thorin such a strong tank, is not only does he have a lot of hit points, his ult, he actually goes into kind of like a absorption phase where he'll absorb all the damage and then he mitigates it and throws some of it back. But when he dies, just like there, is he still has a tiny bit of hit points, recharges, comes back up. So he's a hero that you do have to kill twice. So even right off the bat, if he is taking burst damage and he goes down initially at the start, he will actually recharge and get right back up. So you do have to kill him twice. So as you get him later game and he has more hit points with his abilities and with his signature item, it's very, very difficult to kill him. If you've ever fought him later game, later chapters, like 25 plus, he is very hard to kill. (16-32), so almost done with this chapter. Which I think in this one I'm going to stick with pulling over Rain. I always try to look to see who gets the dot right off the bat, and Sylvana took out Isabella. But we got a shield. She can snatch Hogan. And Sylvana's there. That's okay, Nara doesn't mind. Isabella died early, allowing Pharrell to do a lot more damage on that one. 16-33, again, we'll snatch over Belinda. One team comp that a lot of people have said just absolutely destroys is using Nara with Athalia with Pharrell. The combination of all three of them, just the energy regen, the CC, the fear, is just absolutely a devastating combo with those three. And if you got them, throwing in a Talene or throwing in a couple other tanks like Lucius, where he's going to completely keep them alive. But just makes for a super solid composition, team comp. And Rain is over there getting overrun with minions, as you can see. Which is what we wanted Grezel to do. Every 9 seconds he pops up another minion, so just non-stop continuously bringing up more and more minions at this point. They got one down, another minion came up behind the back line. And he's got Thorin's dot. And Isabella finishes him. So very, very cool team comp, very cool synergy. Seems like this team's going to be pushing for a little bit, which is good. They need to get caught up. Like I had said earlier with the gold, is them not having much gold. I believe this is kind of part of it, is not being able to move in the campaign quite as fast as everybody else. And hopefully we can get this one down. It's going to be close because we're going to be stuck with the dodge immune, but I think Grezel should be able to get her because she can't heal. Yep, and we still got some time. There we go. That was a close one, guys. And that's where it looks like a lot of other players are stuck right on that one. So we'll go ahead and grab Nemisu here. And Vert gets the dot and a fear. I think Isabella's going to take him right down when she does. And again, just minions overrunning Savius in the top. Got 4 little minions there. Isabella doing a ton of damage. Which means that we need to take out Isabella as well. It looks like she got Grezel's shield there. So Nara goes down with the shield. But our Isabella takes out theirs. (16-39), and here we'll do the same. We will take out Namora, just for the fact that not only the heal is the charm. The charm's going to make a big difference. Looks like Thorn went down there a little bit early, but we still got this. Pharrell doing a ton of damage there. All right, 16-40, so this is going to have to be taking out Arden. Arden is definitely one of the most difficult heroes in the game to deal with, just for the fact, there it is, the roots. The roots are just devastating to any team. I don't think Pharrell is going to be enough to take down this team. So let's see. I'm actually going to leave Arden up because I want to see if the dot is going to go on Leica again. Because if that's the case, which it does, Leica should be an easy, quick burn down. Which we almost got a rate down. Wow. Alright, so we'll stick with Arden. Seems that's going to be the one, because Thorn's dot is going to go right onto Leica, but not enough to take her out. And Thorn is just dying really easy on this stage, so we might have to swap Thorn up. But Nara stayed up this time. All right, so we got a shield, which hopefully is going to help. I don't think she'll be able to take out anybody there. All right, so let's swap out Grezel to the bottom. Maybe that'll keep him from dying so easy, because he can shield himself there, but Thorn goes down on the top now. And Leica's all just destroyed everybody. So give it 1 or 2 more tries, just because I want to try to get him through this chapter. Nara has to have Arden. Seems like the team comp works. Kaz just does so much damage. Look at that. Just absolutely runs right through the team. All right, last try. This is going to be the one. I wonder if putting Pharrell in the middle will make a difference. So again, Kaz just destroys Thorn right off the bat. But I'm hoping if we can get some of the top targets down, especially Ogi. Kaz goes down on that one. Got a kill on the Namora, and we got it. Figured the team comp was pretty close, but we got it. So pushing into 17, so finally back to the green chapter. So next defeat is going to do it for this team, but at this point we can continue. I know I took a couple extras because the GRAVEBORN team is just significantly further behind than all of the other teams. I think that has a big factor on the gold that they're receiving to actually push progression a little bit faster. (17-2), we'll swap it to take out Isabella. She is sometimes just hard to kill, but with both of the tanks staying up, it should be a pretty easy chapter, or pretty easy stage. 17-3. This one again, we'll take out Namora. We don't want her to be charming anyone. Thorn went down the first time, pretty easy there.
So hopefully Pharrell can get the ult off, nerf some energy, and take down some targets, which Nomura goes down, because that was a pretty close one as well. Look at all the minions he's dealing with. Quesos trying to fight his way out of the minions with absolutely no chance. And this one is a tough team comp because you have Isabella, who's big burst damage, Chimera, who's going to be tough to kill, going to take down Thorn pretty quick, and Nomura up top. But I think I'm going to stick with Nomura just because I don't want her to charm another one of our heroes. So I'm thinking if we could take down Veden before he bat forms, that would be ideal, which we do, get him down. Looks like Isabella's going to go down as well. There we go. Some campaign stages that I'm worried about, and look at that, Pharrell with 1 million plus, so finally putting up the 1 million. 17-5, swap her right to the bottom to take out Isabella. And the dot goes on there, means Nars should be able to finish her. There we go. All right. 17-6. And again, taking out Arden at this point. When he's rooting 3 targets, if Arden is left unchecked, especially with a Leica combination, because the Leica combination gives her gives him a lot more energy and a lot more haste. Very nice stage. 17-7, again, we will take out Isabella. We don't want her targeting our lowest heroes. It looks like Morella actually got the dot on the very top. The fear makes a big difference. What makes Pharrell just the S+ hero that he is. Nerfing energy plus the fear. This one I believe I will take out. Should be able to take out Leica. I'm hoping Leica gets the dot, which she does. Gets a fear there, so we should be able to take her out with Nara. Nara grabs Kaz. Not sure if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but as long as we get her down, I should be able to get this one. Naru is very tough to kill as well, but the fear makes a big difference. As you can see, he has a bunch of minions on him. Got him down at that one, and 1.25 million. This one we'll just go ahead and grab whoever. So I think the next one that I'm going to be getting up on this team would probably be Nara. Nara or Thorin, because if Thorin can stay alive, we have Pharrell and Isabella to do a ton of damage. So as long as Thorin can stay up a little bit longer, so it might be Thorin versus adding kind of a third DPS in the back. So let me know in the comments what you think, if it should be Thorin or if it should be Isabella. As far as the Graveborn though, I'm not really sure who else I would kind of incorporate in the team. Chimera in the future, maybe not so much for the campaign, but there are a lot of stages that she is very, very solid at. And a lot of bosses that they seem to require, like the Dark Nomura. (17-11), and again we'll impale Chimera, bring her right over, get a fear, and she just took Nara right down. So hopefully between the fear and Pharrell we can get her down, because her energy is just being nerfed like crazy, which we got it. (17-12), a bunch of maulers here. And I believe this one we will go with Savius, because I'm hoping they're not going to kill Thorin. And look at the first hit We missed the stun on that one. And we just got destroyed in this stage. All right, so that will do it for the GRAVEBORN team. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. 17-12, so pushed through quite a few stages. Very, very excited about that. GRAVEBORN team made some good progression. Like I said, short of just needing more gold to go ahead and get them all to 180 will make a huge, huge difference for the team, as well as getting their gear up. Let me know if I should focus on Thorin or Nara. Either one, I know I love Nara. Nara has huge potential, but I do need the survivability of Thorin because when he goes down, as you can see, the rest of the back line just kind of cripples. So let me